My name is Saima Razzaq. I am 34 years old and I was here leading Pride as the first gay woman to be leading Pride, a gay Muslim woman to be leading Pride for the first time in British history. So I'm part of an organisation called SEEDS, which stands for Supporting the Education of Equality and Diversity in Schools. This is actually my first Pride, but after seeing the protests outside schools in Birmingham, it was too close to home for me to not say anything. Pride has been absolutely fantastic. So this year, for the first time in Birmingham Pride's history, so the first time in 22 years, Muslims were leading Pride. And when we found out, when Andrew asked us, Khakan, Andrew and I were like, right, we've got to make this our moment. So we decided to invite every South Asian we know, every Muslim we know, queer or an ally, whoever they are, and to march with us. People have come from all over the UK today to make this historic moment. People will write about this in history books. This is just the beginning. When I think about that moment at the start where it's Andrew, Khakan and I leading, my heart is just filled with joy. And I just think about all the young people and all the young people of colour that are going to watch that, and I really hope I can be an inspiration for them. So one of the most fantastic things about the parade today for me was seeing elderly Muslims in the crowd, and I was just so I just can't tell you what it meant to me. So I made a point of going up and saying thank you, to stop the parade and just said thank you to every single elderly Muslim person I saw, because you know they're fighting the fight with us, and these bigots outside schools are a minority, and so it was just so heartwarming to see. And this is Birmingham. In terms of resolution, the fact remains, from October 2020, it will be state law that RE is taught at primary school and RSE is taught at secondary school. I think it's absolutely dangerous to allow parents to have the right to choose what we learn or what children learn in the curriculum. So in my opinion, they're just going to have to get over it. But I am more than willing to continue the community dialogue. There's an issue within the community of sexualization, and you know, they seem to think that if you're a homosexual, it's all about sex. I will tell you now, I don't sleep around. I'm happy to find the one, have a family, have some children, and that's it. And just like any other Muslim, I want to get married. So we need to have these dialogues, I guess, but also they're going to have to get over it too. So the outcome I'd like to see in, say, 10 years' time is equality for all. Everyone can have their religious beliefs, whatever it is. I will tell you now, in recent events, I've studied the Quran and spoken to many people, including scholars, and there is nothing in the Quran that actually mentions homosexuality. So people talk about the story of Lot. The story of Lot is about rape. So you cannot compare that to consensual sex, even though they're still obsessed with this idea of sexualization. But we're not equal unless we're all equal. Ideally, it'd be great to see more people like me marching at Pride, at the front of Pride in 10 years to come. And you know, wouldn't it be great if 50% of the marchers were people of colour, let alone Muslim?